Full reactions are on Patreon, or if you want, you can pull up your copy of episode 9 of season 5 of Sailor Moon. Becoming an Idol, Minako's Ambition, and press play when I press play when the timer reaches 0. I'm excited for this one. I feel like this one might be actually more earnest movement towards whatever the ultimate culmination of their character arcs is going to be, just because we are awfully close to the end of the show. Just trying to gauge general interest here. There was a couple comments about it. Revolutionary Girl Utena. What's the interest here in me doing a reaction to series to this? I am not even almost certainly. I'm going to do a poll of my next show. Of course, I'm going to continue Ninjago briefly after Sailor Moon. And then I'm going to do a poll for my next show. Rather, I'm going to do the poll beforehand, but you get my meaning. And it's going to be in there. And I'm wondering, like, what people are thinking. Obviously, you should suggest other things if you would like other things for that eventual poll. Though we're getting to the point where by the time you see this, the poll might be up. It is a tragedy, because visually, this intro is actually really solid. I think it was always gonna be tough for me to like it anywhere near as much as any of the prior intros. I wonder if they draw any of them taller, because I was kind of thinking the Usagi looked taller there, but it might just be the way the color breaks up her outfit. They got a strategy. Always gotta be a scheme. wait, Usagi, you might have a future as a camera woman. I really don't like that at all. It kind of gives me a bad taste in my mouth every time. Maybe never mind on the future. Damn. Yeah, it's a word for it. I would give her more credit too a second ago. She seemed to have really steady hands. I'm not sure how she fucked it up that bad. So we're doing a little bit of manipulation here. So you've completely abandoned your shrine boy toy, haven't you, Ray? I mean, this is better than when she tried to date two of the villains simultaneously. None of them! She wants to use their popularity. Wait, are you like, have you actually gotten the job? I really have grown to love Minako. It has been such a change from how much I was annoyed by her to start with. Okay, it's called multitasking. Yeah, I guess. Why not all three, by the way? I think I would like this more if you guys were villains. You girls were villains. Yeah, like what is posing, by the way? Did you kidnap the real idol group? The real pop stars and then stick them in a basement? Because I'm like, I'm sorry, but you are pop stars. You're not posing as pop stars. Like, unless you did kidnap somebody, in which case, do tell. Maybe you are villains. Are kind of curious about Triple Chin Person. I can't like you, because it really is Mehmet's bit. Like, I get yeah, I want to like Sailor Iron Mouse, because I really do think that this is a cool idea. And the reason I think that is because I've seen it before! With a character that so far was more fun anyway. Why are they doing this to me? You really do have the goofiest outfit, though. Oh my. This started out so strong with her engendering a level of fear because she was after the Sailor Scouts. She wasn't just trying to find the MacGuffin of the week like any of the prior villains. It felt like such an escalation. And now it's not seeming that way at all. You know what? I am not gonna listen to anyone in the main group getting snippy about people being nosy slash being extremely invasive of privacy of others. Let alone paparazzi stuff. Oh my. Oh, getting her out of the shot. It's just I can't. Like at this point, I just simply can't dislike this person because it's automatic. Like, I'm sorry, but this is how the main characters have been behaving for the entire show. They can't make me be like, "Oh, those jerks!" Like, they can't act like this is bad now. Most of the time for this kind of thing, you wouldn't swallow it. You'd just spit it out after the take's done. You, no, no, Usagi, we've seen this before. That was. Do not. You cannot do camouflage in that outfit. The field mouse today. What a tragedy. You want something else. In a paid gig, yes, it absolutely is over when the bell rings. I mean, I don't care about that. Not if you're doing your work unpaid. You're amateurs then. Quite literally. And you also don't need the individual. I'm not going to call her a paparazzi anymore because it's something else did the contract, but you don't need these photos to be up to her artistic integrity. I'm not entirely convinced that Saki, that's the photographer, right, is a pro. I have known a lot of professional art type people. And she's not really acting like any of the ones I've known. Your outfit like this is so much cooler than your sailor uniform. Can't you just stick to this? But if Sailor Moon's not in the room, can the TV show happen? They really did just kind of sweep the whole Sailor V stuff right under the rug after a while, didn't they? Okay. Oh, wait, are they actually fighting? Yo! I feel like Usagi didn't even really react to what was going on. She was just like, alright, time to make the donuts. I'm always a little surprised. You're not allowed to do that, yeah! Damn. Damn. Interrupted my eating. The fury will be unbound! Imagine if he was like, oh, you're Minako? No! Wait, no, I kind of want to see more of you actually fighting. That was crazy. Yakisha, huh? Damn! Damn! How is it that it's really just season 1 that gave the lieutenants a chance to shine in the combat itself? Her name is escaping me, but the other cool, which is 5, the redhead. We also at least got to shoot, the victims, I guess. But like, yeah, it's pretty much just the season 1 lieutenants that got to fight sometimes. Right? You guys are pop stars. Jesus Christ, how can you be this dense? Why are you dressed like that? With the microphones, we're posing as pop stars. You're doing a damn fine job. Bonk! Oh. Yeah, are they drawing her taller? They might be. We really need to get some kind of stop people from running away power. Solve so many problems. That's more of a you problem. Again. I don't really think it's unfair to have a connect that gets you above. Feel like that one scene in Marvelous Mrs. Maisel where the one girl was like, I don't want to use my dad at being a producer to get ahead in Hollywood. I want to succeed on my own merits. And one of the main characters, she's like, dude, use that shit. And this isn't even that, because it's like you still legitimately got the job as an assistant, whether or not it was just because you were insistent to be an assistant and you were persistent in your insistence of being an assistant. Now, we don't know how resistant they were to her persistence in being an assistant. And we don't know how good the pay is. We don't know if it'll be subsistent. If being an assistant will be subsistent, or if they should have been resistant to her being an assistant so that she could. I'm out. I ran out. Oh. Did they actively do the work for enlistment of an assistant? Or were they resistant to her desires to be an assistant? Her persistence to be an assistant. I'm sorry, I failed. Next time.